decimals.
Third, I got, so wait, maybe I divided it wrong. Give me 1 second. All right, yeah, I got it now. 23.4567.
Yeah, I got, and so when you round to 2 decimal places, it says 2 decimal places, 23.46. Uh, I'm not sure what the correct unit designation would be. I think it's MI over HR, but could be something slightly different.
Yeah, it's MI, miles per hour. Cool. All right, let me put that in. It says it's wrong.
Of course, it says it's wrong.
Yeah,
So the
this is
like the official,
what I went over.
this is so like, let me just snip this in because I don't want you to think that I'm, the official Google conversion, which I mean, how can Google be wrong, right?
Yeah,
Is
right.
uh is exactly is I mean is exactly what we just did. So I have no idea what to tell you. Um,
Maybe I should just put
they're
in
they're
23.40.
they're using some conversion. So remember yesterday we hit the play button. You may want to hit the play button. Maybe there's a
Yeah,
conversion, and if you want to share that, we can redo the calculation.
there
Um,
unfortunately is no
okay.
to play on this question. And this is one that I'd also gotten wrong with the tutors too. I think it's really just the computer, I think.
Yeah.
Should I just put a 23.45?
I think it's going to be a very different answer. Like I think
Or
like
yeah,
I don't know what to tell you
or would it
unless
be like 24?
it if you're going to try something else, we would need to have like another conversion. Otherwise, what we're guessing won't matter. There's some
Okay.
conversion factor that they're using. Let me just maybe just do a quick search and see if maybe there's a shorthand conversion that people use for this. Um, so one that I see here is that we can do is you take your kilometers per hour, 37.75, and divide it by 1.609. Let's see if that gives us anything different. It gives us the same result. What if we just go 1.6? I mean, I don't know what to tell you because this is
That
not
is so weird.
it's not a me error. I mean, people are giving you good advice.
Yeah.
They're helping you. This is a standard
Yeah,
question.
I
Like
know
this is
they
not
are.
a, so I wish I had better information for you. I'd be very upset if I were a student. I'd just go to my teacher and say, look,
Yeah,
I'm wasting time doing this, this is ridiculous, I'm stressing over it.
yeah. It's very annoying. I've emailed her about multiple questions before, and every single time she says that I have to have the work with them, which like I do, but I can't find it because I don't number my answers. But I did take a picture of this exact problem, and I'm going to send it to her.
Yeah.
So
And show her this too. Say, look, like here's my work,
yeah,
here's Google, like what do you want? Like and so
let
all your
me.
instructor's doing is she's just pushing it off. She's saying, like, I don't want to deal with you unless you have the work because she knows most students
Yeah,
won't. And I mean,
exactly. And it's like
sometimes,
I'm doing the work. I'm sorry.
yeah. So I
Right.
used to do this. I know this is not the common thing now, but if you go in person and you just look them in the eye and you say, look, like I'm a student trying to figure this out. This is important to me. I need to be able to get through this class. Like, what do you want me to do here? Like, I'm trying my best.
Yeah.
And, you have that
And I
heart to
said
heart.
that, and I said that, and she said, "You need to show me your work." And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Okay,
yeah,
sounds good." So then I'm just
yeah.
gonna send her this after. I'll send her an email after this, and then hopefully I'll get an answer out of it.
Well, I mean, when you're a dental hygienist and someone tells you that they've been flossing and they haven't, I guess you'll say, show me your work.
Yeah, yeah, no, for
All right. I did grab the question here. This one does have the conversion, so hopefully it will get a little bit better. All right,
Yeah.
that's 0.75 liter bottle of wine costs 88.36 euros. What is the price of the wine in dollars per fluid ounce? So it's uh it's it's 88.36 euros for a 0.75 liter bottle. And we want to go to
Okay.
dollars per fluid ounce. We want to get a dollars per ounce over here. So this is a double conversion because you have to convert the top to dollars and the bottom to ounces. All right. Now we don't know how many dollars are in euros. So we're
Um,
gonna we're
well,
gonna
it's I have it right here. It says $1 is for 0.86 euros.
I missed some of that. Could you one more time for the euros?
$1 is worth 0.86 euros.
Okay. So so we know that 0.86 euros is 1 US dollar. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So see how the euros cancel? Now we've got the dollars like we want here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now we got to get the liters. So liters to ounces. So this time you put the new unit on the top that you're looking for. And then we need to know the conversion from liters to ounces. Does it give you that?
Let me try and find it.
Because there's a number of conversions here. Like I'm seeing 1 liter is 33.814 ounces, and that's going to impact the calculation.
Um, I don't see anything for liters except for liters to gallons and liters to quarts.
Okay, so do you see like liters to gallons is fine because gallons and ounces, you can see there's probably one from gallons to
Mm-hmm.
ounces. What do you have there? And is there any way you could send that over to me, whatever it is you're looking up?
I have this paper right in front of me. Let me.
You can text it, you can drop in the chat or email, whatever is easiest for you.
Um, yeah, I don't think I have that. Let me just send it to you. Maybe you can find it. All right, I just sent it over. Trying to do it.
By email or text?
I'm texting it to you.
Okay. Maybe that's still loading in there. Does it show as sent or is the art still
It's
going?
still blue. It's almost sent.
Okay.
But since it's doing that, I'm gonna keep on looking over just in case I missed anything.
So, okay, good. This is really good to have. Um, I hope, I hope your software is using this. So like you said, you can go from liters to gallons somewhere in there. Um,
I mean, 3.79 liters is 1 gallon,
so
which would technically be 4
yeah,
liters.
it's but the thing is like, are they using, what are they using here? So So you can go to milliliters to fluid ounces if you see that one there. So we know that milliliters, there are 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. And then we can go from liters to fluid ounces. So liters to ounce, sorry, milliliters to ounces. Put that in the wrong spot. Milliliters to ounces. In 1 ounce, there are 29.57 milliliters. So this will do it. So we multiply the top and then like you multiply the bottom and then divide. Right. So I get 4.05.
I got 0.352.
Right. So make sure you
Mm,
all that's in parentheses in the bottom when you
mm, mm.
definitely got this twice. Did the calculation the other way.
You said 0.35? No, you didn't say 0.35.
4.05.
Let me do this again. I'll do it off your with maybe something in mine is wrong. So now there we go. 4.05. I got it.
Now whether that's right or not, I don't know, but you have to put the dollar symbol in there. So it's dollar symbol 4.05.
Okay. I got it wrong.
Yeah, I see this is probably because they're using maybe a different euro conversion, which would be the most obvious one because that changes, depending on where you're at in the course. Um,
Mhm.
these are standard conversions. I don't know. This is pretty I mean, this is
I
pretty
mean
consistent.
these are the ones that we use in class. So ooh,
The thing is your online
that
system was
irritates me.
yeah, it's programmed by someone else. It has nothing to do with your teacher. Um, I would recommend we not do many more of these because they're not going
Okay,
to.
I'll take a picture of this one also. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Is this one a good one to do?
So yesterday when we had the conversions, that seemed to be the best one. This one might be doable. Let me take a look here. I do believe in your Moors, there's the conversions that they're using. If you
Probably. I have videos right here too that we can watch.
You're not the only one that's struggling with this. So it says when ibuprofen is given for fever to children 6 months of age up 2 years. The usual dose is 5 milligrams per kilogram of body weight if fever is under 102.5 degrees Fahrenheit. How much medicine would be usual dosage for 18-month-old weighing 27 pounds? Okay, so you start out with the weight. So the 27 pounds we need to convert to kilograms. Which is going to be an issue because again, we don't know what conversion they're using from pounds to kilograms, but we'll go to that sheet that you provided and we'll use that one. That way you can show your teacher your work. And let's see here. So that's in the weight area. So it says that 1 pound is 0.45 kilograms, like that. So this will give you the weight in kilograms. And then you're giving the dosage. It's 5 milligrams per 1 kilogram. This is the dosage here. So notice pounds cancels with pounds and kilograms cancels with kilograms, and you're just left with milligram, which is what it says here.
Milligrams.
Round your inch to the nearest milligram, so that's the ones place and no decimals. So 27 times 0.45 times 5, like that. So I end up getting 60.75, which would round to 61 kilograms in the world that I live in.
Wait. Oh my god. Why am I not putting in? I missed the 27. I put in two for you. Okay,
Always good to
now
do the
let me try and get my
calculation a couple
answer.
times.
Yeah. All right, 60.75. And then it says round your answer to the nearest milligram. Um, but I don't have a milligram, so
It means the ones place, 61
the
milligrams.
one.
Yes,
So just 61 milligrams.
yes.
Yeah, we got that right.
All right.
All right, awesome. Like these are really simple. It's literally just the computer.
Okay. Nope. All right. A year-end status report for work is 101 pages long. You need to print 17 copies for a meeting next week. How much is the paper going to cost for these reports? Paper sold in reams, 500 pages. For $4.22 each. Give your answer only for the paper used. Partial reams are okay. So the first thing you have to do is figure out, well, how many pages is it? It's 101 pages times 17 copies. So we have to multiply these together to get however many pages that we need. So this will give us the total number of pages here. So once we have that number, which is a fairly large number, we were supposed to be paperless by now. That sure hasn't happened.
Right.
So it's 17 pages. And then it's you divide by 500 because that will give you the number of reams. Actually, let me do it more the way we've been doing it. 500 pages for one ream. A ream is that like brick of paper
Mhm.
that you get. And then
Right.
one ream costs $4.22. So the pages cancel with pages, the reams cancel with reams, and your final answer is in dollars. And it does look like you have to put a dollar symbol in there for your answer. All right, so I get $14.49.
Wait. You just did, wait. You divide by 50, right?
500. 500.
500.
Yeah, there's 500 pages in a
Okay.
ream. I don't know if that's true or not. I have to go look, I guess. I buy paper like once a year.
Literally. Yeah. 4249. Awesome. It doesn't say anything about rounding. Cool. Got that
It
right.
did not like this or
No, it did. I got it
okay.
right. I got it.
That's good.
Okay. One.
Just snip here. I share my screen. Okay. The area of a 6-inch personal pizza is 28.27 inches squared. The area of a 16-inch personal pizza is 201.06 inches squared. The 6-inch personal pizza has 620 calories. Determine the number of calories in the 16-inch pizza. Okay. All right. So the way to do this first problem is you start with um, there's 620 calories in 28.27 inches squared. Is that okay for the moment? Like that's
Mm-hmm.
the starting point.
Okay.
But we want to know, well, what happens in the 16-inch pizza, which is 201.06 inches squared. Do you see how the inches squareds are going to cancel, leaving you just the units
Yeah.
of calories?
Mm-hmm.
So that is it. You're going to multiply and then divide.
So 620 times 201.06. Divide that by 28.27 inches. And do I have to put the
That's it.
square in for that?
No, nope. Just the inches
Okay.
squared cancels.
Or
And
I
then
already know.
it says to the nearest calorie, so it's going to be 4410 calories, or I don't know if you use CAL for calories, but
4410.
and I can't remember, can you check this or does that affect this one here? Like, do we need to do them both before we check?
I want to say we have to do them both.
Okay, so we'll do them both here. So make sure you get this number 4410 rounded. Okay.
Mm.
The 16-inch pizza is cut into 8 slices, right? Estimate the number of calories in one slice of a 16-inch pizza. So the question here is whether we're using the actual answer or the rounded answer, which like, how do you even know? Um, so it's 4410 calories in 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 one pizza. And we know that one pizza is 8 slices. So we're dividing this number by 8. All right, which ends up being 551 calories per slice, or 551 calories. So 551 calories.
Got it right. Next question.
Snip of this. Right, Apollo Spas services 274 hot tubs. If each hot tub needs 175 milliliters of muriatic acid, how many total liters of acid are needed for all the hot tubs? Okay, so you take the number of hot tubs times the you need 175 milliliters for each hot tub. See, those cancel. And that gives you the milliliters. Now we want it in liters, so we know that there are 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. Milliliters cancel to milliliters, leaving your answer in liters. So these are going better because we're not using the metric, US conversion stuff. Oh, she's out.
Hello, I'm back. Hello.
Okay, looks like you dropped out there for a minute or two. Hopefully you're still
There we go.
seeing my screen.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you got any of the conversion, but it's hot tubs, milliliters, milliliters to liters. It says do not round your answer, so um, you can double check that if you
Okay.
want, but it's a pretty straightforward calculation.
You said 47.95 milliliters.
Liters.
Liters. All right. All right. Go on to the next one.
Right. Making a quilt. Right. L is making a quilt. He needs 45 square feet of green fabric, 45 square feet of purple fabric, and 99 square feet of white fabric. It costs 16.46 per square yard. How much will L pay? So we know the total fabric is 45 plus 45 plus 99. Okay, and that is 189 feet squared of fabric. Okay. So we have to convert from feet to yards. So there are 3 feet and 1 yard. Now, because it's feet squared here, we have to square both of these. So it really looks like this: 189 feet squared times 1 yard squared. 1 squared is 1 over 3 squared is 9 feet squared, like that. And then we get to the money part. We know that it's 16.46 per square yard. Like that. So again, feet squared cancel feet squared, yard squared cancel yard squared, and there's your final dollars that you're looking for, and it does need to be part of the answer. So multiply the tops, divide by the bottom, which is 9. Let's see what we come up with.
I got a bigger number.
Yeah, it's an expensive quilt. So I get $345.66 as my final answer.
Let me do that again. Okay, there we go. Cool. Got it right. Awesome. Let me finish.
Always feel like they don't give you the right scenarios here. I mean, most of the time we want to do like we're having a party, we need to figure out like how many, you know, gallons of something to buy, or how many
Yeah.
cups to buy, how many pizzas to buy. But
Right.
you want to put a layer of topsoil in a new garden? I don't know. Not me. Uh,
Yeah. Not me
you deter
either, but okay.
yeah, you determine that you'll need 17 cubic yards. The dirt store sells bags of topsoil that cover 4 cubic feet. How many bags will you need to buy? Okay. So you start with that. The quantity you're given, 17 yards cubed is what you need. And you know that one bag, one bag is 4 feet cubed. And so you can see we've got a problem here. Like we don't have the right conversion. So we need to go from
Yeah.
yards to feet. There are 3 feet and 1 yard. This time you have to cube because it's yards cubed. So if we come down here, sometimes good to rewrite it. It's 27 feet cubed. You're cubing the number. 3 cubed is 3 times 3 times 3 over 1 yard cubed like that. And we know that one bag is 4 feet cubed. So you can see the yards cubed cancel the yards cubed, feet cubed cancel the feet cubed, leaving you with the number of bags. And you can see here it's 17 times 27 divided by 4. Now, what we don't know, and we're going to find out here in a moment, is if it works out perfectly, and it does not. It says 114.75 bags. If you've ever been to a store, you know that you can't buy a partial bag. So my guess
Right.
is you need to round this up to 115, but it doesn't say,
Okay.
but I think that is reasonable. And that's probably the answer I would try if I were the student sitting in front of the screen here with this awful homework to do.
Yeah. Let's put that in, and it needs to be. Sorry, that's a lot of bags. Oh, that's wrong. You said 114.75 or 115. All right, I got it.
All right, got it there. I got the question. Let me snip this
Okay.
in. All right, I might have been muted there for a minute. Sometimes I accidentally do that. All right, rectangular swimming pool has a length of 13 feet, width of 25 feet, and a depth of 5 feet. The pool can hold 1,625 cubic feet of water. How many of gallons of water can the pool hold? Okay, so we have 1,625 feet cubed, and we want to go to gallons. All right, so we know that uh, uh, we need to convert from feet to gallons. So I'm looking at your sheet to try to figure out what conversion we can use. Okay. Okay, so there is a conversion here on your sheet. So if we go feet to yards, okay, yards, there's 3 feet in 1 yard, and then we cube everything like we've been doing. 1,625 feet cubed times 1 yard cubed over 27 feet cubed, like that, times, this is from your sheet again. It says 1 yard cubed is 202 gallons. That's in the lower left part of your sheet there. So this cancels with that, yards cancel with that, so you're left with gallons. So this will tell us how many gallons go in the pool. It doesn't say anything about rounding. All right, we'll hopefully get something reasonable here. 1625 times 202 divided by 27. Again, it does not work out perfectly. 12,157 gallons. So I believe that's the first answer. Um, I don't love it, but that's what we got. So it's 12,157 gallons. This is now part B. And we know that it costs to fill it, to fill this, it costs 179 per 1,000 gallons. So it's $1.79 per 1,000 gallons. You can see that the gallons cancel. So you take 12,157 gallons times 1.79 divided by 1,000 to give you the. So I don't believe I do not think this one will work because we're not using the units that they want, but we'll give it a try here. I got that it costs $21.76 to fill the pool. And you do need the dollar symbol there for that.
That does not seem like a lot.
Yeah,
Okay.
water, I mean, for all the, complaining about water, it seems like it's pretty cheap.
Yeah. Um,
We are coming up to the end of our lesson here for now. Even when you book back to back, I still like to take the short break in between, um,
right.
and restart on the
Okay.
hour.
That's totally fine. But it does say they're wrong. Do you want to just start back on these ones when we get back?
This one's going to be like the other ones because it's some
Okay.
sort of a conversion that we don't know what the conversions are.
Heard.
This is where you
Okay.
want to send this to your teacher and say,
Yeah.
look, I used the
I'll
one from
send
the,
these to her.
yeah, I used it and why didn't it give me the right answer? I have no idea because and this one doesn't say what to round to, doesn't say anything like that. Because A is wrong, B is definitely gonna be wrong. Um, but there's
Yeah.
nothing we can do about that.
Okay. Well, I'll
Okay,
just send these to her while we are on our break then.
excellent. So please use the 1 p.m. booking link and I'll see
Yeah.
you back in about